Seraphiel's Hunt, the League of Shadows. The winds howled through the broken streets of Black Hollow, a once peaceful mortal town now shrouded in perpetual twilight. Homes stood abandoned, their doors clawed open from the inside. He had not rested since his victory over Astafel, for the echoes of the demon princess' final curse haunted him. "You have slain me, angel, but my brethren will feast in my name." The air reeked of sulfur and despair. From the heavens, Seraphiel watched, his golden eyes piercing the veil of shadows. They were not mere mindless fiends. They were cunning, patient, and far more dangerous than any horde of lesser demons. Now he saw the truth of those words. The mark of the League, the angel, has come. But he is too late. Descending upon the town's desecrated chapel, Seraphiel found a symbol carved into the altar, a serpent coiled around a dagger, the sigil of the League of the Crimson Maw, a cabal of high-ranking demons who had once served Astafel. The League was here, and they were waiting for him. "They took my daughter." The shadows, they moved like living things. A whisper slithered through the ruined hall. Seraphiel's grip tightened on Solarius. The first blood that night, as the moon drowned behind storm clouds, the attacks began. A farmer, Elias Vane, burst into the chapel, his eyes wild with terror. From the shadows lunged three more demons: Korgath the Butcher, Lyria the Soul Drinker, and Nalzix the Shadow Weaver. Seraphiel placed a burning hand upon the man's shoulder, searing away the demonic taint festering in his veins. "Where?" "The old mines. They've turned them into a temple. How kind of you to join us. The Master did so love to talk about you." Ah, the mighty Seraphiel. The deeper Seraphiel ventured, the more the walls pulsed with a sickly crimson glow. Strange whispers coiled around him, voices of the lost, of those the League had already claimed. Descent into the maw, the mineshaft yawned open like the throat of a beast. Then laughter. He pivoted, driving Solarius through Lyria's chest, her dying shriek echoing like shattered glass. Nalzix lunged from behind, only for Seraphiel to seize the demon's throat and purge him with light, reducing him to ash. From the darkness emerged Vexazath the Deceiver, a demon with 6 spiraling horns and a grin of needle-like fangs. The League had been using her as a conduit, preparing to tear open a permanent rift between hell and earth. Vexazath snapped his fingers, and the cavern erupted in flame. "Astafel is dust," Seraphiel growled. The cavern trembled as the ritual collapsed in on itself. Yes, but his legacy lives on. The League had come in full force. Battle in the abyss, the clash was cataclysmic. Korgath swung a cleaver of black iron, each strike carving fissures into the earth. The townsfolk, freed from the demon's influence, stumbled into the light of morning, their nightmare finally over, or a grander war, with even higher demons emerging. "The choice is yours." Lyria danced just out of reach, her dagger sipping at Seraphiel's divine essence. Nalzix wove illusions, making the very air scream with phantom terrors. But Seraphiel was no ordinary angel. With a roar, he unfurled his wings, unleashing a shockwave of holy fire that sent Korgath crashing into the cavern wall. Vexazath, now alone, hissed in fury, "You cannot stop what has already begun." The ritual is nearly complete. The dark ritual at the heart of the mines. The missing girlie or a vein floated above a blood-stained altar, her body wrapped in chains of living shadow. Seraphiel moved like lightning, his blade severing the dark sigils before the final incantation could be spoken. Vexazath howled, "No," before Seraphiel silenced him forever, cleaving the demon's head from his shoulders. The dawn after the storm, as the last of the League's corruption burned away, Leora awoke, gasping. But as Seraphiel watched the sunrise, he knew this was only the beginning. Astafel's followers had spread far and wide, and where one League fell, another would rise, to be continued. Next, will Seraphiel uncover the true master behind the League? And what ancient evil stirs in the depths of the Nether Void? Would you like a darker turn, where Seraphiel begins to question his own righteousness.